It's June, so it's Pride Month. That used to be called Gay Pride. Now it's called LGBT. I can never get this right. I apologise. The thing is, I'm into old cars, so in my head, I'm saying MGBGTV8. But it's the month when we celebrate people of different sexual orientations. And it's amazing how far we've come as a society. I mean, we've still got a way to go. But when I was a kid growing up in the 80s, gay men were there simply to be ridiculed and made fun of. In films, on TV, and in the media, they were always just a joke. And when AIDS came along in the 1980s, some of the papers at the time, their attitude was pretty much, well, you know, they deserve it. And even as a kid, I found that absolutely repulsive. Gay women, they didn't even exist. I mean, except in certain specialist videos. When I lived on my own for a few years, I did conduct extensive research into lesbian films. They all seem to be quite samey. But now it's great that we've moved on so far and gay people have the same rights as straight people. And I'll say one of the men I admire more than anyone else is the psychological illusionist Derren Brown, who also describes himself as a massive gayer. His words, not mine. And there's still a few homophobes about. I remember the first time I went to see Derren Brown, a guy I used to work with said, "You going to see Derren Brown? Well, Dan, you do know he's gay." And I said, "Well, I doubt he's going to try and fuck me, is he? Even if he did, he's Derren Brown. He'd just wipe my mind. I wouldn't know it had happened." And this is still the thing. Some people are so offended by homosexuals or bisexuals or transsexuals or whatever. Here's the thing. If you don't like gay pride marches, don't fucking go. If you're offended by seeing gay people on television, move your thumb, you lazy cunt. And the thing I really love about Pride Month is how it brings out all the bigots and how fucking angry they get, particularly religious types. Because, I mean, in some Middle Eastern countries, you can still be executed for being gay. And in America, there's a lot of people who are like, hey, being gay, that's a choice. It fucking isn't. But remember that these people are from a country where some of the citizens believe the moon landings were faked, but wrestling is real. So if you're offended by Gay Pride Month, or however we say it now, just fucking get over yourself, grow up. Just because you're offended doesn't mean that you're right.